Hello, it's me, the ukulele teacher, here to teach you how to play Hey Jude by the Beatles. So, grab your uke, make sure it's in tune, and get ready to play Hey Jude. Just in case you're not familiar with the song, I'm going to play you through a little bit of it now to give you a rough idea of what it'll sound like when you've learned it. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain. Don't carry the world upon your shoulder. For don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. Na 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 na. Hey Jude. These are the chords you'll need for the song. If you already know them, skip ahead now. To play the chord of D, put your first, second and third fingers on the second fret of the fourth, third and second strings. And the chord of D should sound like this. To play the chord of D7, just add your little finger to the third fret of the first string. And the chord of D7 should sound like this. To play the chord of A, put your first finger on the first fret of the third string and your second finger on the second fret of the fourth string. And the chord of A should sound like this. To play the chord of A7, just lift up your second finger and leave your first finger on the first fret of the third string. And the chord of A7 should sound like this. To play the chord of G, put your first finger on the second fret of the third string, your second finger on the second fret of the first string, and your third finger on the third fret of the second string. And the chord of G should sound like this. The chord of G major 7 is one note different from the chord of G. To play G major 7, bar the third, second and first strings with your first finger on the second fret. And the chord of G major 7 should sound like this. And the chord of E minor 7 is one note different from that. To play E minor 7, keep your first finger on the second fret of the third string and put your second finger on the second fret of the first string. And the chord of E minor 7 should sound like this. And to play the chord of C, put your third finger on the third fret of the first string. And C should sound like this. Now to keep things nice and easy for the verse, I'm just going to play 4 downstrokes on each chord. The first 2 lines of the verse are just D to A, and then A7 and back to D. So it goes like this. Hey Jude, don't make it bad. Take a sad song and make it better. And then the second 2 lines of the verse are G to D and A7 to D, like this. Remember to let her into your heart, then you can start to make it better. And once you've got the first half of the verse, the second half of the verse is exactly the same. So let's play the second half of the verse all together. Hey Jude, don't be afraid. You were made to go out and get her. The minute you let her under your skin, then you begin to make it better. Then we move on to to the bridge. And to keep things nice and easy, I'm going to carry on playing downstrokes. These are the chords that you'll need in the bridge. We're going to carry on playing 4 downstrokes on each chord, except for the G and G major 7, where we just play 2 downstrokes. So the bridge should sound like this. And anytime you feel the pain, hey Jude, refrain, don't carry the world upon your shoulder. And then the second half of the bridge is exactly the same as the first half of the bridge. So let's carry on and play it straight through. For don't you know that it's a fool who plays it cool by making his world a little colder. And then there's just that tiny little interlude before you go back to the verse. And that's just D to D7 to A7. You can skip it entirely if you like, but if you do want to play it, it should sound like this. And then back to the verse. The only other section we need to learn now is the refrain at the end. And that's nice and easy because there's a lot of repetition. The chords are just D to C to G and back to D, and you play it over and over again. Because the tempo of the song picks up a bit here, I start to strum. Nothing too difficult, just a nice down, 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 up pattern. Down, 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 up, 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 D, C, G, D. And once you can play that pattern, you can play the end of the song, because it just goes like this. Na, 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 hey Jude. Na, 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 hey Jude. And you just repeat those 4 chords over and over again until you end the song. So that's how to play Hey Jude by Beatles. I've been the ukulele teacher. If you have any requests for future lessons, let me know in the comments below. Until next time, I love you all and I wish you the best.